Well, hello, and welcome once again to 25 o'clock. I'm your host, Dan Drago. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining me on the show. Here we are, Philadelphia's longest-running music podcast, I believe, coming to you, as always, from Hong Kong, on the other side of the dang globe. I am 13 hours ahead of you now, thanks to daylight savings that the U.S. observes and very few other people do. It's a bummer. I got very used to the 12-hour time difference. It's very easy to wrap your head around. 13 just throws you for a loop. But anyway, we soldier on, as they say. Welcome to the show. It's November. It's time for the November playlist. And I have a whole bunch of music from Philadelphia artists that I want you to hear, and we're going to get into all of that. But first, the usual stuff. Of course, if you're new to the show, old to the show, medium to the show, I highly recommend you check out 25o'clockpod.com. That's our place out there on the internet. Everything's available there. All the episodes for streaming and for downloading. You can sign up for the mailing list. I send out an email every time there's a new episode, let you know what's going on. You can hook up with us on the socials. We're on Instagram and we're on places. We're out there. And of course, check out the Friends and Neighbors page. I link anyone and everyone who's ever been on the show. So if you like an artist, you like what you hear, and you want more information, just go to that Friends and Neighbors page and click away. I've made it so very easy for you. And of course, a great feature that I do for the playlist episodes is on the website and in the show notes, wherever it is that you're getting this podcast. I have what I like to call my clickable playlist. So it is the list of everything I'm going to play for you and links that'll take you right to the bands, to their websites, to their Bandcamps, to wherever it is that you can get their music and support them. So that's all part of the package here at 25 o'clock. It took an extra week or so in between the last episode and this one. Last episode was Coffee Girls, my good friend Nate Runkle from Yo That's My John, interviewing all four Coffee Girls. Great interview. But yeah, thanks for all the response to the episodes, for Philly Music Fest, and for support of the compilation, Want to Play a Song, live on 25 o'clock Volume 1, which is still available right now on Bandcamp and will be. So go check that out. All the proceeds of that go to, I was giving all the proceeds of this run to Philly Music Fest. So go check out that compilation. It's 10 unique performances that have happened on the show over the years. Very, very cool. I was very happy to put it together. I put it out last year, but hey, that's the thing about putting things out last year. They're still here this year. So yeah, thank you all for the people who reached out to the good response. I always love Philly Music Fest. This was a tough one for me because I had to celebrate Philly Music Fest while being very, very, very far away from Philadelphia. But thank you all for people who talk to me. I always appreciate it. Rolling along here on the show. Everything's moving along. Got more interviews coming up between now and the end of the year. Yep, business as usual, or as usual as we can make it. So yeah, as always, just happy everyone's here. Happy people are listening, and always happy the people who reach out and let me know. Let me know that they're thinking about me. Like I said, I'm thinking about back home all the time. So thank you all for that. So let's move on here. Let's get into the playlist part of the playlist episode. That is what this episode is all about. Going to start out with new music from a great band called Cadre Noir. The song is called Beach Dance. Cadre Noir put out a great record last year. It's called Everything's Perfect. Go check that out if you haven't already. This is some new material from them. I was fortunate enough to see them. I had never heard of them, and I saw them, I think it was last fall or last summer. I can't remember. But they were at Fringe Bar. I believe also on the bill was Lunar Year, and it might have been Eric Kramer's project as well, or I don't remember. But I definitely remember seeing Cadre Noir because they opened the night up, and I was very, very impressed with them. I love their sound. They're kind of psychedelic, kind of 90s soul R&B, very Philly. But yeah, let's hear it. Let's hear Beach Dance from Cadre Noir.
out control. I've seen this all before. Waterfalls will always reach the ocean. Fear not falls, don't buy expensive words. All transforms, big enough to love your complex ways. Why you think a rose has thorns? All resentments paid, when forgiveness what you bargained for so long. Let it fade if you want. Have your way if you want. Yeah. Seems like yesterday, Jock came to carry me home. Lord knows I can't stay. I didn't know it takes so long, but under the moonlight, everything is golden. At least that's what it feels like. All my troubles burn and wash away. Honestly, I don't give a damn no more. It is what it is if you say so, babe. Honestly, I don't give a fuck no more. They can do what they want, but it ain't gon' change. I spiraled out control. I've seen this once before. I don't know what you know, I just know there's something more. Peace, not war. Now violence can't afford. Heart transformed, big enough to learn a better way. What you think cocoons are for? Humility grows wings, transforming what you thought you were so long. Let it fade if you want. Have your way if you want. It seems like yesterday, Jock came to carry me home. Lord knows I can't stay. I didn't know it takes so long, but under the moonlight, everything is golden. At least that's what it feels like. All my troubles burn and wash away. Honestly, I don't give a damn no more. It is what it is if you say so, babe. Honestly, I don't give a fuck no more. They can do what they want, but it ain't gonna change.
Pledge of allegiance to the flag for which it stands. I don't know. Since they stole it and claimed it their own, it's not what it used to be. Is this the land of the free?
It's a government takedown. What are they taking now from you and me? I guess we'll see. It's a government shakedown. Who are they chasing now? It's a recipe for the callous to read.
Remember the times before all the crimes? Congress had a spine. We got along fine. Before they stole it. Before they sold it. Before everything was a scam for them to take and take again and again.
It's a government takedown. What are they taking now from you and me? Yeah, I guess we'll see. It's a government shakedown. Who are they chasing now? It's a recipe for the callous greed. There's one thing I know, I'm not gonna go with the creed. There's one thing we know, we're not gonna go easily. To the republic for which it stood, one nation indivisible. Well, I don't know. Trying to burn it to the ground, silence any dissenting sound. What happened to liberty and justice for all? It's a government takedown. What are they taking now from you and me? I guess we'll see. It's a government shakedown. Who are they chasing now? It's a recipe for the callous greed.
But I think about you every night when I close my eyes to sleep. One day I climb the stairs to the attic, put down your bag of things I never could go through, and I hope I haunt you. Things to this attic, tuck my jacket and my treasures in my trunk, till finally I realize I don't know you. My whole life was a love letter I thought was sent to me. Turns out I want you. Something good enough for you, and I hope she haunts me, and I hope you haunt her. Turns out I haunt you. Turns out she haunts me.
That's music from Laura Feigin right there. That song is called Attic. Laura's a Philly-based singer-songwriter. She's got a new EP out right now. It's called Leaves and Letters, and she'll also be part of a series that started at the Boom Room a few years ago. It looks like they're bringing it back. It's called The Warm-Up, sort of like a feature series of Philadelphia musicians and artists. So keep an eye out for that. Glad the Boom Room brought that back. That was a cool thing that they did. They were doing that before the pandemic. Before that, Rapp, new music from him. Rob Rapp, a regular here on 25 O'Clock Playlist episodes. Rob's newest single is solidly in his lane. It's fiercely political and unapologetic. That song was called To the Flag. If you get this track from his Bandcamp, he's donating all the proceeds to the ACLU. Like I said, Rob's been a favorite on the show for a while going back. Always happy to hear new music from Rob Rapp. Moving on. New music from my good friend Kat Rivers and her band The Second Sight. This song is called Red. It's a rocker. I like when she does the rocker tunes. Kat Rivers and Second Sight will be at Falzer Club on November 20th with Madison Bailey and Women in Sports. Do not miss that show. Women in Sports is a very cool band. Features Kate, dressed up frontwoman Kate. She's in that band too. So, get to the Falzer Club on November 20th for that show. But here's Kat Rivers and The Second Sight with Red.
Spilling across the canvas, white and clean, as I stirred it bubbled up inside me. And out my mouth, tried to hold it in with both my bare hands. Swallowed hard and tightened up my blushing neck. Faded hands flew out to my chest. And oh my heart, oh my heart, oh my heart was red, 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 red. Tears were streaking out of no reflection, and everything was red, 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 red. Trapping in the bathroom, gray doesn't stain. Skin is off from desperation and the fading shade. Maybe red will be forever, maybe red will wash away. But this
That's the Blackburns. They have a new single out called Chances on Love. The Blackburns are working on a follow-up to their self-titled debut that came out last year, and that was one of my faves from 2024. The new record will be out early next year in 2026, and they'll be part of a very cool night at Fergie's this Friday, November 14th. It's hosted by Brian Seymour. It's an 80s cover and sing-along night. What a great pairing. Brian Seymour, the Blackburns, whole bunch of other artists are involved. Go check that out at Fergie's. Man, I miss Fergie's. This next one came to me kind of as a surprise. I didn't realize that this person was back in the game making music again. It's the newest band from Gita Simons. The band is called Sun Within. Gita Simons fronted a great band from a few years back called Run, Hide, Fight. And also some classic Philly punk bands like Swisher and Rockula. I'm very, very excited. Gita's a great front woman, and the bands she's involved with are always fantastic. So this is a new one from the band Sun Within. This one's called Synthesis and Realization.
the code in our door. I hang my coat next to yours. I'm breathing out for the first time. Shared calendar on the fridge, weddings and postcards and grocery do with happy? Trying to turn off the noise, self-sabotaging our voices. I'm uncomfortable in the quiet, so good at giving advice, but what if it's going right and I've been sleeping at night? What are the rules for loving your life? Oh, it's unfamiliar, but I'll get there. Know how to cry when I'm sad, know how to scream when I'm angry. I felt it in the cards that I've been dealt with. Reframe the pain when I'm mad, call up my mom when I hate it. But that's not me lately, so what do I do with Know how to cry when I'm sad, know how to scream when I'm angry. Yeah, I felt that. But what do I do with happy? What if I let myself be happy? Get out of my own way. Happy. What if I tell myself I'm happy?
That's music from Marielle Kraft right there. It's a new song she has called What Do I Do With Happy? It's part of her new LP, The Right People Will Love You. It came out in September. Marielle calls Nashville home now, but she's always a part of Philadelphia to us. She's on the road right now. Fun fact, her new record that she put out, she released a special edition version of it to, I think it's like 40 of her fans, all on refurbished iPods that she sourced herself and probably, like erased and then put her record on. She put a bunch of other music on it too. I thought that was a very, very cool idea. But yeah, brand new music from Marielle Kraft. Her new record is out right now. It's called The Right People Will Love You. Go get it. Next, we're going to hear from another playlist favorite right here. He's been a guest on the show before. Justin Kerecz. He dropped a couple of singles of covers of Daniel Johnston songs very recently, and this is one of them. This is his cover of True Love Will Find You in the End. If you're not familiar with Daniel Johnston, sort of a outsider kind of freak folk musician, I highly recommend you go and listen to some Daniel Johnston music. Go right to the source, and maybe this track from Justin will get you in the headspace for it. He recorded these up in the Poconos by himself with very little gear, which is kind of very much in the vein of how Daniel Johnston would record too. But check this out. It's a great cover. True Love Will Find You in the End by Justin Kerecz.
Find you in the end. Don't give up until true love will find you in the end. True love will find you in the end. True love will find you in the end.
Always a great time with this band, the Circus Hearts. The song's called Why Should the Devil Have All the Fun? Very Stonesy in all the right ways. Circus Hearts have a new single, and you just heard it. Go check out their Bandcamp and their Instagram. They'll always let you know what they're up to. And they recently posted a very heartfelt tribute to the late Pierre Robert from WMMR, a guy who had played the band a bunch on the radio and helped get them in front of more people. I wrote a little thing about Pierre on social media when I heard that he had passed a week or so ago, a couple of weeks ago. It's been astounding the number of people and artists who've paid tribute to him. Circus Hearts are part of a huge group of people who love Pierre, and Pierre was a champion of Philadelphia music. He will be missed very, very, very much. We're going to move on here with some music from the Drapes. I did not see this coming. I had Michael and Daniel of the band on way back in August of 2020. They had made a really great record then that they were releasing during that first summer of COVID. And I definitely remember meeting them in person at Ortlieb's the following year, one of those kind of like early gatherings post-vaccine. It's a very, very strange time to think about right now. But I definitely remember this band a lot. I really, really do enjoy the Drapes. I'm glad to see that there are new things coming from them. They'll be playing some shows. They got some new music coming out on top of this. But let's check out a brand new song from the Drapes called Counterweight.
Everyone else can get
That is brand new music from a group called Parts Work. The song's called No Flowers, and Parts Work is a project of Francis Quinlan of Hop Along fame and producer Kyle Pulley, who also played bass in a band called Thin Lips. And Kyle is one of my all-time favorite producers just in general, and a cool guy to boot as well. But they made this great project called Parts Work. It's a big deal to all of us Hop Along fans out there, just to hear anything new from Francis. Francis also had some recent music out as part of the I Saw the TV Glow soundtrack. That song was called Another Season. That's a great tune as well. This project, very, very cool, very studio-based. It's a studio-based beast, as I like to think of it. A lot of layering, tons of guests, people like Logan Roth, Dominic Angelella, Chrissy Tosjan of the band Thin Lips, guests on this record as well. So go check it out. There's an EP out right now for Parts Work. Do not miss it. And here we are at the end of the playlist episode. All playlist episodes must end. And I want to leave you with a track here. I don't know if I've ever played music from this guy before on a playlist episode. He's always been on my short list of people to talk to. I admire him very much. I'm a huge Steve Gunn fan. Steve Gunn is an amazing guitar player. I've been a fan of his for years. I've been listening to this new record of his that came out at least once a day since it came out. The new record's called Daylight, Daylight. One of my favorite guitar players of all time, honestly. This record's a great one. He'll be at Johnny Brenda's on December 3rd. I, of course, cannot go. So please go see Steve Gunn for me at Johnny Brenda's on December 3rd. But this is a song called Hadrian's Wall from the new Steve Gunn album, Daylight, Daylight. I hope you enjoy it. My name is Dan Drago. This is 25 O'Clock, Philadelphia's longest-running music podcast, I believe. Until next time, take care of yourselves.
Everyone is leaving. The cars have passed. Spilling of the light hits an empty glass. Ringing of the deepest blue bell you ever heard to call your name. Burns a memory, reading on a track. As we ride through the mountains with the one who hated morning. Remain in line. It's that time of night. You showed me Hadrian's Wall through your window to the sea where sleep. Morning is coming. Friends are gone. A golden ring on your hand, pour the final one. Jack, the sun dogs and your old friends, they're calling your name. Burning dream of you, maker of the red. In New York it's pouring for the one who hated mornings. Remain in line. It's that time of night. Showed me Hadrian's Wall from your window to the sea. From your window